What's going on, guys? Black Scout Survival, and today Truck Talk. We're going to be talking about something I mentioned it quite a bit, and we're seeing an abundance of it in the streets. And what it is that one, criminals are getting their act together. Essentially, they're using tactics, whether it's coming from Call of Duty, maybe veterans training them, or even veterans getting into a life of crime. Not really sure, but we're seeing utilization of various tactics. We're also seeing weaponry. And, you know, when we're looking at weaponry, this is a force multiplier, right? So depending on if you have, you know, a revolver versus a machine gun, right? It's a force multiplier. One man with a machine gun can, you know, take over, 30 guys with revolvers, or whatever, 50 guys with a revolver, whatever it may be. The odds are it's increasing your level. And a lot of people, they buy the pistol, maybe a 9mm or something, put in their bedside table, locked up in a safe or something. And then, all of a sudden mayhem happens when the criminal comes into their house. Now, what we're seeing is criminals, Glocks are highly coveted in the streets. Number one, it's one of the, in the street, it's one of the most coveted firearms. They want that. I think essentially a lot of it comes from hip hop music because it's talking about Glocks. But what we're seeing is that they're using the candy bar, the extended magazine, 30 plus rounds of ammo. And, even with that, where if you're going up against someone that don't have to reload as often as you do, you're at a disadvantage, okay? The other thing they're running, though, is a switch. And this switch is this little piece that goes on the back of the Glock that essentially turns it into a fully automatic firearm. So going from semi-automatic to fully automatic. So essentially they just squeeze and, rip them out at you. So this is the thing. You can think that you're going to be John Wick or what have you. But the reality is someone who's going to be sending lots of lead in a quick duration in your direction is a bad day for you. It doesn't matter. Most walls in homes aren't bulletproof, if any, unless you have bulletproof walls. They're going to go peeling through the house, and you trying to dodge around, 30 plus rounds coming at you is a bad day. You're in a bad situation. They don't even have to look. They can just spray and just maneuver that thing in your direction. And more likely you're going to get hit. The other thing is that they can basically they're using suppressive fire. They can run away. You're taking cover trying to keep from getting hit, and they get away. So it's a bad situation, but we're seeing more and more of it. Every freaking clip I see. So I'm going to show you this one real quick. This is from Jackson, Mississippi. This is called on a Ring doorbell. Random guy shows up at this person's house, and he's got a Glock with an extended magazine and a switch on it. And so this is becoming more prevalent. They're just showing up at people's houses, knocking on the door, don't care, showing their face even. They don't care. Criminals now, a lot of them are on drugs, so they have they just a sense of not caring, because they're in another universe at the moment. But the thing is that you have to make sure that you are prepared. A lot of people tell women, especially, I hear this all the time, oh, get a revolver, they're easy to operate, or a single shot shotgun. You don't want that for home defense. You don't want to have to reload every freaking shot, because the first one's got to count. And when you're under stress and duress, placing well-aimed shots is very difficult when you have rounds coming in your direction. Right. And even a revolver, like how quickly can you reload that thing? I'm sure there's competition shooters out there, but that is not the norm. So you want something with high capacity magazine. If I have a home defense gun, it's going to have a candy bar in it, or it's going to be AR-15. Maybe even have a drum mag in that thing. I don't want to have to reload. I do not want to have to reload in a home defense firefight. I do not want to do that. I want to send them down range and make them have to flee or stop them, one of the two. The thing is, you're protecting your family, yourself, your own life, your property. Like, this is serious business. And you do not want to be outgunned by the criminal. Okay, you don't want to be outgunned by the criminal. This is a bad day if you're outgunned, right? You can have as much tactics in the world, but if you're outgunned, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much of a highly trained operator you are if a freaking jet comes over and drops a bomb on you. It doesn't matter if you had millions of dollars worth of training, because you're a dead man. So you don't want to be outgunned. Anyhow, guys, I'm telling you this and showing you this because you got to plan accordingly. Have your systems in place. Have your strategies in place. Make sure your family knows these things. You can check out our film, The Watchman, at blackscoutfilms.com, and I will teach you all the strategies. I will teach you techniques. I will teach you firearm selection, how to clear rooms, how to set up ambushes in your home, how to harden your home, all these sort of things. So check it out at the link below, and just get prepared, guys. Make sure that your home defense guns are competitive to the enemies. Okay. Anyhow, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you stay frosty, stay strapped, and always stay dangerous. Take care.